We should only be months away from the next open world experience from Rockstar Games, and right now there hasn't been many details revealed, at least officially. That's why today I'm going to be breaking down 5 things that you must know about Red Dead Redemption 2. But in a lot of ways for my long-term viewers, this is a good recap of some of the key details that have come about in the last 6 months. But if you do go on to enjoy this video, make sure to smack that like button, comment below on what you think is the most important RDR2 fact right now. Nonetheless, at the 5 spot we have is that Red Dead Redemption 2 will be a prequel following former members of Dutch's gang. Going back to the first trailer, many of us already got the feeling and vibe that this was going to be a prequel based on the atmosphere, the bison roaming the West, and the theme of Red Dead Redemption being the dying West. So it pretty much only made sense that this next game would be taking place sometime before. But a leak from a Rockstar insider who gave key details about Grand Theft Auto Online DLC confirmed our suspicion, saying that RDR2 would be alike to Red Dead Redemption, with many returning features like gang hideouts and side activities, but the most important information that he gave us was that we would be following 3 members of Dutch's gang and John Marston would not be one of them. Just recently, some of the voice actors were leaked for RDR2, and it does appear that John Marston, Dutch Vanderlyn, and Bill Williamson's voice actors will be returning along with a bunch of new characters. Some of the big events in Dutch's gang past that we do know of is that they robbed somewhere around 40 banks, and John Marston even mentions at the beginning he believed they were doing it for morally good reasons like stealing from the rich and giving back to the poor, but over time the leader of the gang and father figure Dutch Vanderlyn seemed to have changed, and in 1906, after a failed robbery on a ferry, John Marston was left for dead and the gang was over. A lot of these events and details could become a lot clearer in this prequel story, giving us insight into what really changed Dutch and how this gang used to run. But at the 4th spot we have is Native Americans will play a major role this time around. Many believe that one of the biggest things missing in Red Dead Redemption was Native Americans' influence. But during the teaser trailer we did get a small glimpse of Native American culture within this open world, with a dream catcher in the trees possibly indicating Native American land, and what appears to be a Native American on a canoe. In Red Dead Redemption it was often spoken upon that natives had numerous encounters with settlers and that a war had broken out in the past, and in certain parts of Red Dead Redemption you can actually find places where natives supposedly attacked settlers and at one point had lived. But just recently, one of the voice actors connected to RDR2 was Noshir Dalal, who could be a Native American lead character, and even on his resume he has played in a similar role before based on the image on the screen right now. Also in the past, a former Rockstar artist was found to have a portfolio showcasing various Native American characters with different types of outfits, masks, and tattoos, which definitely could be connected to RDR2 as possible customization options. Either way, this game moving away from the Mexican and American setting, featuring land or territory ruled by Native Americans, sounds intriguing. And finally, being able to use weapons like the bow and arrow, tomahawk, or bolas are additions that many of us are hoping for, not to mention a story showcasing the true hardships that natives endured during this time. But at the 3 spot we have is multiple protagonists is happening again. As I mentioned before, the credible Rockstar insider confirmed we would once again see 3 protagonists, all former members of Dutch's gang. After Grand Theft Auto 5, I really had a hard time being positive about this. I just feel like having a long and enduring journey focusing on one character is so much more rewarding than 3 of them put together. In Grand Theft Auto 5 there was only 69 missions, and with these 3 characters that breaks down to about 23 for each of them. The biggest problem I had with that was I never was able to get immersed into this story, and by the ending I really just didn't care about what exactly happened to any of them. But to put this in perspective, Grand Theft Auto 4 had 94 missions for Nico Bellic, and Red Dead Redemption had 57 for John Marston. Both of these in my opinion immersed me into the world, and during some of the key moments, spoiler alert, when Roman gets killed I felt broken, and the sad music that followed kinda made it even worse. With Red Dead Redemption at Beecher's Hope when Agent Ross betrays John, well, that's probably one of the saddest moments in video game history. The point of this is that one protagonist seems to have always worked better, but can 3 protagonists work? Well, that has yet to be seen, but this is Rockstar, and I think I'll await judgment till I actually see this in action. Next up at the 2 spot is Red Dead Online will be massive. The good news for Rockstar multiplayer lovers is that Red Dead Redemption 2's will be a major focus. Many similarities will carry over from Grand Theft Auto Online, so we probably will see this time around a fully customizable character, different types of properties and horses to buy, similar game modes like heist and the adversary mode, and so much more. Going back to the Rockstar insider we've already discussed a few times in this video, he also stated Red Dead Online would launch like Grand Theft Auto Online 2 weeks after Red Dead Redemption 2's release, in order to get the servers ready. Either way, the only official information we've gotten is that Rockstar is providing the foundation for a brand new online multiplayer experience with Red Dead Online, probably indicating that Red Dead Online will be more like Grand Theft Auto Online than Red Dead Redemption's multiplayer. Take-Two, the parent company of Rockstar Games, has stressed how excited they are for Red Dead Online, and also have said that they believe it will not compete with Grand Theft Auto Online because it'll offer something different, which probably goes with the game being set in the Old West. But I will say, while I'm not the craziest for multiplayer, I still plan on becoming the legend once again. Lastly, at the one spot is that this will be our first Rockstar Experience in 4 years, and adding upon this will be our first Rockstar title made specifically for the PS4 and Xbox One, so they will have a lot more room to work with in terms of content. From the first trailer, we could easily see smarter AI with the wildlife interacting with each other, maybe showing a working ecosystem, and not to mention the beautiful graphics truly showcasing how gorgeous the Wild West was. Red Dead Redemption 2 will be huge, hopefully including a plethora of new features that could give us a look at what to expect for other future games from them. But for now, I believe most of us are ready to get immersed in our next journey in the West, on PS4, Xbox One, and later PC, which has been indirectly confirmed by that same credible Rockstar insider. Anyway gang, thank you for watching. Make sure to smack that like button if you did enjoy this video or found any informative value, and let me know down in the comment section below what excites you the most about RDR2. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to consider subscribing, as I'm one of your best sources for Red Dead Redemption 2 content, and remember, Outlaws to the end.